Hello, everyone. Today I went to see The Monkey. Osgood Perkins made this movie and he wrote it, and it looks like Stephen King helped him write it because it's a Stephen King short story called The Monkey. Now, if you don't know much about the monkey, I'm not going to say too much about it, just a little bit here and there about the monkey statue. The monkey statue was supposed to actually have clings, and every time it clinged, something bad happened. But they couldn't do the clings because it was copyrighted by Disney, because Disney used a monkey cling thing as well in one of their Toy Stories. So they said, well, we can't use it because it's copyrighted. So they went with the drums. So every time it drums, something happens. Does someone die? Do they wish someone to die? And then they turn it and it drums? Now, right away in this movie, he wrote this. And if you know who Oswald Perkins is, he also wrote Long Legs. Long Legs, starring Nicolas Cage. So if you haven't seen Long Legs, and you have seen, if you have seen it, you know his style. If you haven't seen it, you should check out Long Legs. It's weird, it's creepy, and it did really well at the box office. So he got himself to do a Stephen King one. So Stephen King decided, well, okay, I'll help you. So they designed it from a short story, The Monkey, and he put this movie together. And it is kind of like, it has a 6.6 out of 10 on IMDb right now. Rotten Tomatoes gives it an 86%. So the audience, I guess, seems to like it more. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this. The acting is great. The acting is good, and I like his style, but I didn't find it scary. I wanted it to be scary, but it was more of a mix of a scary comedies. The kills were great. The concept was cool. This is kind of like a Final Destination where they can keep on going with this over and over and over again. Now, Elijah Wood stars, he doesn't star in this, but he is in it. I should say he stars in it. I kind of wish he did. I would have liked to have seen him a lot more. At the beginning of the film, you see an antique store, and you see Elijah Wood come in wanting to sell the monkey with the drum set. The guy says it's broken, and he goes, you don't want it to drum. You don't want it to drum. And then all of a sudden it starts to drum, and something happens. Now Elijah Wood at this time now sees a flamethrower at the antique store. He grabs it, he takes the statue outside, and he's burning it. And now you're showing the backstory of two twin brothers. One brother's a nicer brother, another brother's kind of, a jerk, you might as well say. And their father left them. Their father just one day got up and left. So when his father left, they decided to go to the attic and check out his father's stuff. They see kind of like a hat box. They open it up, and it's a monkey thing. And there's this key that you can crank at the bottom. They crank it, not knowing what's going to happen. And then a death happens, and it is crucifying. Then they have a funeral. And then they do it again. It's like they're drawn to keep on whining it. And people start dying. Can they resolve it? So now you can see why it's kind of like Final Destination. The horror of this, though, is more on the actors. It's horrifying. The actors are horrified of this monkey statue. They're horrified of it. They don't want to do it anymore, but they're drawn to it. It's kind of like they're memorized and must do it. They try to throw it away. They try to stop doing it. They try to cut it up. But there's more to a story than just what I'm saying. And the kills are funny, if you like that type of thing. If you're not quite a horror fan, you might not find the kills like super funny. You might find some of the kills horrifying. Like the first couple kills to me were quite horrifying. But it did have that feel of Final Destination. And I do like the director's style in this one. It was a little different, not quite the same as he did in Long Legs. Long Days, Longlegs, he did kind of like a different type of style, but the same style was kind of with the monkey as well. And it was a short movie. It was only an hour and a half. It went by quickly. It was entertaining. Kind of silly at the ending, though, I admit. And I'm not going to tell you the ending, but it definitely leads up to a part two. And there is also a credit scene as well. So I have mixed feelings about this. The acting is fantastic. A lot of great actors are in it. I like his style. I like Stephen King. Never read the short story, so I don't know too much about it. Didn't really ruin anything because there's a lot more going on than what I'm telling you. I give this movie a 7 out of 10. I would easily watch it again. It's entertaining and it's not dark. There's not really any dark scenes, and that's always a good sign. I always complain about that. All right, everyone. Bye for now. A 7 out of 10. Check out The Monkey in theaters. Have an incredible day. Bye for now.